So this one, along with the roasted ginger and western onion. You can bake it, yes, totally fine. Ginger and onion, you can bake in the oven. But the best way, you just like open flames and then grill it on the open flame. Because we want the char and a little bit burn outside of the ginger skin and also the onion skin to add a little bit taste. So after grill, we're gonna have the result. It's like this. And why we have to grill the onion and ginger? That's the only way we have more flavor in the broth. And if you notice that when you grill the onion and ginger, the flavors of those things gonna turn to sweet. So it adds the sweetness to your broth.
Do you add that at basically the same time you add the chicken bones?
No, we keep cooking with the chicken bones right here. And we're gonna cook the chicken bone along with the beef bones after 5 hours ready to 3 hours. So yeah, we are working on the 3 hours section for right now. So we haven't add the chicken, we haven't add the spices and along with the gingers and onions yet. We're gonna cut or quarters the onion, slice the ginger, yes, we're gonna roast or grill the ginger. Yeah, also the ginger is gonna be grilled faster than the onion. So it depends on your flame, your heat. It's gonna take you from 5 to 10 minutes only. And again, for the authentic way to cook and grill, we gonna grill over the open flame. We don't have the oven in Vietnam. Yeah, so we never we don't have to turn on the oven and wait until it's like 250 degrees or 350 degrees and then put the onion in. We don't do that, we just 5-10 minutes. And again, when you bake, it won't like have the burning skin. Yeah, we are looking for that burning outside of the skin here. We're looking for this. And all the spices that we just roasted on the pan in the cheese pot and put in here. In the last, we're gonna have last 1 hour for the cooking process if we are looking for 8 hours. So if you want to cook it, let's say 10 hours, you save the last 1 hour to cook the spices, ginger and onion. Don't cook it too long. Don't cook it like more than 1 hour. So if you're in a rush, you can smack the ginger and cut the onion a little bit smaller to 45 minutes for cooking. But if you cook like let's say 2-3 hours, your broth gonna be cloudy. And then this onion is gonna be mushy and it's pork and it's mixed with the broth. Then when you strain it, it's not clear broth anymore. All in here, see like I put the the spices in here. Onion. ginger right here, you can see, you can like slice or you can use the hammer to smack them. Either way, totally fine. But you don't want to keep it whole like that, and then cook is gonna be longer, and then it's not doesn't extract the flavor of the ginger. After 1 hour of this broth, basically we're done. When we're done, we're gonna strain all the bones and spices, and we're gonna have the broth that I'm gonna show you where here. Even that along the way, we skim and then we try to make it like very clear, but it's not like super clear like we want to. So this strength. Normally, if at home, then you're gonna strain and then put it back to the pot without any other things, just the broth, and then at that point, you're gonna season. So the seasoning, like you don't need to season the bone, you don't need to season the gingers or onion. Does it make sense? Yeah, right. And then it's easier for you to taste. So we're gonna have the rock candy. This is the key. And the like must have in the recipe. If you don't find, you cannot find this rock candies, and you use the, I don't suggest ever the brown sugar, because it's gonna make your broth darker. And then I don't suggest the granulated white sugar, because your final taste is gonna be weird. This is the sugar, and the only type of sugar you use in this recipe.
Okay. After you strain it, you bring it back to a boil?
Yes,
Okay.
and then from that point we're gonna season. Yeah, because you don't want to season before you strain. You don't want to season before you still have the bones in there. With this recipe, we have like 2 gallons in this 5-gallon pot. So we're gonna have 2 ounces of sugar, 1 ounce of salt, and 1 ounce of chicken flavor. Yes, one.
You said that's for 2 gallons of broth?
Yes, exactly the same with the recipe that I gave you in the packet. Okay, now I have the challenge of 2 ounces of hard rock. This one, 2 ounces, no way to scale 2 ounces if you don't have the scale. Okay, so just have the scale and put it 2 ounces. I know that. I have the experience of how much I put in there. You never, I suggest that for the salt. You remember at the beginning we already had the salt. And this one contains sodium. For sure. Yes. So keep the salt. Yeah. And then put 1 ounce. 1 ounce, how many tablespoons? 1 ounce is 2 tablespoons. You may have 3 if you convert 3 tablespoon, no, 3 teaspoon
That's what I was saying.
to 1 tablespoon. Yeah.
Six teaspoons.
You didn't tell us there was going to be a test last time.
So you just review that? Yes.
That was math and cooking.
This is 1 tablespoon. So you just have 2 in there. So at this point, feel free to taste. Yeah, because it's gonna be home cooked. If you come to my restaurant, I'm gonna taste for you. But then at home, you take your broth and then you add the seasoning in. So you're gonna turn it off. I'm gonna show you how this broth look like after 1 night, and that's the key of not only this soup but any type of soup. Don't eat or don't use it right away because this doesn't taste right. This is the Vietnamese beef soup, and right here is the broth we make from here in this kitchen. After 1 night, you can see why gentle like this is all the flavor from the bone. No. So this is what you're looking for, not runny at all. And this is extremely benefit for your health. If you want to like read on your package, I share about the benefit of beef bone broth. That's all about like in here. So that's we're looking for, and if you try to cook at home and then the next day it's still running, maybe you don't cook long enough, not enough bones in the bone. You can adjust your cooking process. Okay? It's all okay, last.
You don't need
This broth you choose probably 2 hours, less than 71 degrees. If you like have to choose like more than 1 hour, the material is gonna grow and then it's gonna go back faster. But if you choose the right way, this can put in and keep in the refrigerator up to 4 days. 4 days, and then anytime if you want to just use 1 bowl of broth from the containers, use the clean utensil. Clean. So yes.
Can you freeze it once it's done and then use it after that? Or
Yes.
does it taste different?
Tastes no different if you freeze your broth. We have few
I bought a
yeah.
special freezer just for home.
Yes. So bone broth you freeze, and then if you freeze, then you just freeze the small amount, and then just take 1 container out and let it thaw in the refrigerator.
I've had good luck freezing things in square Gladware and then taking it out of the Gladware and putting it in freezer bags and then stacking it in the fridge.
Yes.
Freeze it.
That's
It
awesome.
takes up less room then.
So if you know the benefit of the beef broth, bone broth, go ahead and do it. Yeah. If you want, we start to sell the bone broth. Yeah, from restaurants by gallons. So if you're interested in, just like give it a thought. Thank you very much for like your attention. That's the way we train to make the best result for photos only. I don't smile in the back, okay? So this is just for you.
You're lying.